What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev back with another one of these Dokkan. Today we're going to talk about the 6-year anniversary LRs in and of UI Goku, and LR EB Vegeta. Now, I think this is going to be another quick and easy video because there's not a lot to talk about with UI Goku and EB. So let's get straight into it. How they performed in their meta, how they look today, what's good, what's bad. You guys already know the usual. Again, I appreciate you guys for all the love, the views. It's like, I'm completely overwhelmed. I have not read the comment section in about 3 days, to be honest, because I've been giving myself a little bit of time to catch up on you guys' requests for these videos. I'm gonna get to them. Don't worry. You guys are great, really. Every single one of you guys. Now, let's go ahead and talk about LRUI Goku and LREB. So LRUI Goku and LREB came out as the 6-year anniversary LRs for both Global and JP back in 2021, and they came out during the GoD event / Extreme Super Battle meta, more so the GoD event. We're gonna more so talk about the GoD event meta because Extreme Super Battle, these two both dominated. There's not really too much to talk about Extreme Super Battle Road. So we're gonna skip over Extreme Super Battle Road just for today and dive into the GoD event meta. So how did these two perform for the GoD event meta? These two performed immaculate for the GoD event meta. Now, people would shit all over Vegeta and be like, oh no, Vegeta was terrible for the GoD event meta. No, the fuck he was not. Because for Vegeta, I know that Vegeta could technically get you killed before he can get his damn destruction fully built up. I understand that, but that wasn't always the case for the GoD event. He wasn't always getting super attacked immediately and fucking dying. The case for the GoD event was the bosses will attack so much where Vegeta would have enough time to build up his damage reduction for that turn. So he would immediately get the 40% damage reduction within that turn, take that super attack like a champ, and he'll look great. You will just be inherently unlucky for this guy to get super attacked immediately for his damage reduction, which definitely is a problem with him. That is a problem with his damage reduction. I could definitely give people that for saying that Vegeta is trash inside the GoD event, but that's just not fair considering the fact that Vegeta couldn't build up his damage reduction fast, and he can get his revival much more easier than UI Goku can. So, in all actuality, this guy was more of a useful option when it came to his revival mechanic. Not for his usability, more so for his revival mechanic, and him being able to build out that damage reduction really quickly because bosses would attack so much. Now, that is going to be a point that I tack on later with his damage reduction, because damage reduction, you not being able to build it up, like, immediately if a boss outright super attacks you before you can build it up, that is annoying because you would die immediately. But we'll get to that like in the video. We'll get to that like later on in the video. So let's go ahead and talk about LRUI Goku. LRUI Goku, of course, that guy. What made him the best unit in the game? What made this guy the best solidified best unit in the game all year long? This guy was the best unit in Dokkan until the 7-year anniversary. Cap? Is anyone going to tell me that's cap? He was better than both last year's Worldwide Celebration units and of the Namek Saga Goku and Vegeta. I still think so. I still think he's better. Easily. Way better than both of them. Because this 70% chance to dodge has aged so well. Guys, he gains a 70% chance to dodge unrestricted. He gains ki and defense. He gains defense. 30% defense as he dodges. So if he dodges 5 attacks, guys, that's 150% defense he took from dodging. That was mind-blowing. He was building up ki and gaining dodge within the same turn with defense. That was just ridiculous. Building up defense for that turn while dodging and ki, like, and he also had a 30% chance to launch additional super attack as a cherry on top, and he had a revival mechanic. This guy was doing everything. Not to mention, he literally did everything. He had additional super chance, he had dodge chance, and he had crit chance inside his 12 and 18 key super attack. Dodge, additional, and crit. What wasn't UI Goku doing? And he had the revival. Granted, you got that off because he can't get hit. He couldn't get hit, guys. He was him. He was that guy. Now going on over to EB. How did EB perform inside the GoD event along with UI Goku? I think these two performed quite well. You had this guy being able to get this revival off more consistently than UI Goku. He had the revival, damage reduction, he had super chance, he had dodge chance because he was an int unit, and he had crit chance. So EB and UI, theoretically, had everything in the potential system at 55% because he's an int unit, so he had free dodge. He had a 50% chance to crit in his 12 and 18 key super attack, and he had additional chance inside his passive. So these two did literally everything. They both revive. They both have dodge. Technically he has dodge. Technically. They both have crit chance. And they both have additional chance. So these two units were gods. They were gods for the God event. Gods for the God event. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. And they also had active skills, obviously. I mean, these active skills were just really... They're really whatever. These active skills don't really do that much damage. I mean, unless it was like type advantage. But even then, it's like... You really prefer these active skills to crit. More so, Vegeta's active skill was great for Super Battle because he was an AoE. But like, that was really about it. These guys were just great for the God event because they did literally everything. Everything. And not to mention, they both link perfectly with one another. Almost perfectly. Because they missed 2 links with one another. They damn near link perfectly with one another. They're missing 2 links. So, for the God event, they were just... gods. No, they were just gods for the God event. Now, how do they look in the red zone meta? He's not going in the red zone. Don't you dare. Don't you dare bring this guy into the red zone. Don't. He'll get your shit. He will literally get you like... He'll grab you, crumple you up, and dematerialize your health bar. Don't bring EB into the red zone. Why? 150% defense with 40% damage reduction is not enough. He will get you killed before he builds up his damage reduction inside the red zone. Yes? Easy? Yes? Good. In the early red zone stages, if you want to bring him, by all means, like the first 2 stages, but like in the later red zone stages, no. EB is butt cheeks. Bad. Caca. Fodder. No. EB is trash in the red zone. Now, for UI, however, UI can work in the red zone. He can work... Excuse me. If you think about it, UI can literally work in every red zone stage besides Broly, because Broly cancels dodge. So, in a vacuum, UI can beat every red zone stage, provided you have the right amount of luck. UI can get it done. Hey, he still has a 70% chance to dodge. I mean, I'm just saying. Hey, he still has it. Alright? Now, what is good and what's bad about these units? Let's go ahead and talk about what is good about EB. I mean, let's just talk about them both as a whole. So, what's good about UI? 70% chance to dodge, or 50% chance to crit in both its 12 and 18 super attack, just like EB. EB builds up damage reduction, which was definitely solid for the God event at the time, because he could just build his damage reduction really quickly and not take too much damage from these big time super attacks from the God event. They both have additional chance. Literally, these units did everything for the God event. Dodge, additional, crit, everything. They had revivals. They were tailor-made for the God event. Obviously, new difficult content. Great units for the new difficult content. The revival mechanic was the main thing about these units. Now, what is bad about EB and UI? Now, what is bad about EB is the fact that he could get killed in the God event before he builds up his damage reduction. That was kind of a thing that was super annoying about EB. And really, that was the main thing. He can get you killed before he builds up his damage reduction. And the fact that, yeah, I think that's really about it. It's just, that's really it. Yeah, he can get you killed before he builds up his damage reduction, and that they both don't gain defense both their 12 and 18 key super attacks. Now, UI, if he doesn't dodge, you die. That's about it. That's in today's meta. Back then, I mean, of course, he was building up defense as he dodges. If he dodged enough, he had enough defense. But in today's era, he doesn't dodge, you die. That's simple. EB, you take any sort of hit, you flick him, and he's fucking dead. That's really about it. The really main thing about these units is that they don't gain defense both their 12 and 18 key super attacks. And UI, if he gets flicked, he fucking dies. And if EB, if you just look at him, he drops to the ground and just explodes. That's really about it for these units. I know I said it's really bad like 4 fucking times, but that's it. That's it. These units are very simplistic. They get touched, they both die. That's really all there is to it. So, I think that's really about it. I mean, these guys are just simplistic units to talk about. I mean, I almost took 10 minutes to just hit the 10-minute mark, but yeah, appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.